on my own terms episode. I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. Okay, you ready?
Yes, absolutely. Hello.
All right, everybody. We are here, and I need everyone in any comments or reviews that you can. I need you just to shower this person that we have this time on my own terms with so much love because she's so nervous to be here, but she's so good. I want to introduce you to my friend Stella, aka Stellastical.
Hello.
Oh my goodness! Yes, yes. I'm a professional podcaster, and I never mess up. Stella! Oh my gosh, I have waited so long for this. To just sit with you for a second and just chat with you without having to worry about stream stuff and we're on either side of ours, right?
I see. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for having me here.
Oh man. Stella, can you what what should people know about you and uh, yeah, what should people know about you and your stream stuff?
Well, actually, I'm really just streaming, trying to make people laugh and have a good time. So I'm just being silly in my streams and not doing anything in particular and still having a lot of fun.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
chatting.
Yeah. All right. Now, you guys already probably have noticed the adorableness of Stella's accent. Can we? And you don't have to if you don't have to dox yourself or anything like that. But can you tell what kind of accent is that?
Well, I'm coming from Hungary, and by the way, living in Germany, some people are guessing if I'm from Germany, and I'm like, well, technically, I am streaming from Germany, but I'm originated from Hungary,
Oh
and
wow!
that's where my accent is coming from.
Oh, that's fantastic. I think for this podcast, you are the second European we've had on.
Oh.
Yeah. First one was our friend Will, from Will Soy Clearance, from the Great British Isle Bake Off thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh man. So Stella, how did you get into okay, first off, we how did we meet? Do you remember how we met? Because I remember.
Well, if I remember correctly, you raided me,
Yes, I sure did.
and that's how.
Yeah. So we were
Yeah.
I was learning Guild Wars 2. And I didn't know who to raid out to. I was just learning it, just started playing it, and then I was like, okay, well, we got to find somebody that's playing this game because we're having a good time and I love the community. But we gotta find somebody. And this time we're gonna raid somebody I don't know, you guys. I said I don't know. Uh but she's freaking adorable and she looks like a fairy. She looks like a fairy, you guys. So we're gonna raid over to Stella. I'm just gonna call her Stella. And
Yeah.
apparently that was a good plan. Um, so tell us. Okay, so you do this thing with Guild Wars 2. What do you play the most in Guild Wars 2?
Well, in most, I would say I'm just doing just random bullshit go, basically,
Yeah.
because I am just roaming around the maps, doing whatever I feel like to do. Sometimes my chat is insisting on something, then we are doing that. Often we are doing fractals,
Oh my
like weekly
gosh.
ones, usually.
Oh.
T4 fractals. They are, for those who don't know, they are like in other MMORPGs, like the dungeons. Like five people going together, killing some mobs and getting the loot.
Oh my goodness. Now, my friend El Trio one takes me to do fractals, and
Hmm.
the first time she took me to do fractals. I just died.
Surprise!
like I walked onto the field and died.
hmm
So
Yeah.
like what was your when you first did your first dungeon fractal thing, what was your experience like?
Well, chat was helping me a lot, so I wouldn't say that I had troubles. And I played before as well many different MMORPGs, so I think I played like for 4 to 5 years World of Warcraft raids
Oh
from
wow.
week to week. And I played a lot of Terra Online, I think 1 to 2 years as well, like raiding and dungeons and so. Well, it was a bit boring after a while in Terra Online because we just had for a long time one normal hard raid, and that's all.
What? This boring? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so good. Okay. So what do I need to do now? There's been some. I have several coaches in Guild Wars now, and they've told me a couple of things. But let's say that there is somebody listening, and they're like, Lem's been talking about Guild Wars 2 with so many people recently, um, and other MMORPGs, but Guild Wars 2 in particular. What is the first thing I need to do as a new Guild Wars 2 player if I'm going to do fractals?
Well, for T1 fractals, the first thing basically you should observe what's happening around you, what you shouldn't stand in, and what you should avoid. But normally in Guild Wars 2, the community is just simply so good that if you are new, then they are typing you what you have to be careful of in at this boss and what you have to avoid, what you have to do, where to stand, and such things.
Oh,
But yeah, basically just know where to stand, and that's all.
no,
That's
no,
the most important.
know where to stand and listen to the advice.
Yep.
That I, that just sounds like good life lessons.
Yeah, and what I really like in Guild Wars 2, even if you are messing up, normally you are just downed. So it's a state where you still can get up, or
Yeah,
others can get you up, and then everything's going on.
yeah. Oh, that's so good. That's another life lesson. Hey, if you're down, just try to get yourself up, and or someone else will come. Stella out here with all the life lessons today. Are you gonna write a self-help book using Guild Wars 2? Yeah.
Actually, wouldn't be that bad, but no.
Oh man. All right. So, what other games have caught your eye recently that you're like, man, maybe I'll stream this, or maybe I'll just play this off stream? Are there any games like that lately?
Oh yeah, a ton. Lately I'm getting more and more games. Before I was like, okay, playing with 2 to 3 games, and that's all. Nothing new coming to that. Just those same old 2, 3 games. But lately I'm playing with different kind of survival games,
Oh,
or
like what?
actually, like for example, the forest, and the second part of that, the Sons of the Forest.
Oh no.
Do you know those?
I know of them, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, um, what else? Anything else?
Yeah, Green Hell. So those are from the survival type of games.
Yeah,
But I have tried like Sea of Thieves. I like Palia as well, but in a longer time I haven't played it
yeah.
because I had to wait for the updates, and yeah, I just got tired of waiting and went into another direction in
Uh,
in in the forest.
I'm gonna suggest, if you like Palia, that you take a look at Disney Dreamlight Valley, which I am currently obsessed with.
I know about that.
Absolutely obsessed with it. So tell me about Palia. A lot of my friends have played it, but I've never watched anybody play it.
hmm
Like,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, what I like about it that you really can do whatever you feel like to. Like there is nothing that you have to do this or that in order to play the game, and that's what Palia is about, to just be a cozy game where
Yeah.
you are really not bound to do anything. So if you want to just go in and fish all day, you can fish. Whatever, how long you just want, really. And there's even an NPC for that. You can talk with him,
As you
and
fish.
he's no, 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 but about fishing.
Oh, okay.
And and I think you can even romance with him.
Oh my
Like there,
goodness.
yeah, because the game is about building relationship with the people around you in the town, and yeah, there are robots as well.
Oh.
So not just humans.
Oh
And
wow. Okay.
yeah, or not exactly robots. I think they are a bit difficulter than that,
Yeah.
but yeah, not
Yeah.
humans basically.
Yeah. My
And
my
yeah, and
friend my friend Sapphire Healer says that every game is a dating sim. And that
well, it
sounds like
is true
Palia
for
is.
Palia for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we that's the going joke is every game is a dating sim. And I'm like, okay, this is not a dating sim. And then they point out every single detail on how this whatever game I'm playing is a dating sim. I'm like, this is not fair. This is not fair. Um, so you're playing cozy games. You're playing uh, survival games. You're playing MMOs. This is a question that I've been asking almost everybody that's been on. How many games at one point in time are you playing? Let's say in a month's period, how many games are you playing?
Oh boy. I was just sick like 2 weeks ago or so, and I was home the whole day. I tried out game after game, so
Okay,
this is the.
okay, name them. Let's say I'm excited to hear.
Oh my goodness. So wait, thankfully my Steam is open. So 7 Days to Die, Deep Rock Galactic,
Two.
Fallout 76, Green Hell, uh, Palia, Sea of Thieves, Songs of the Forest, Stardew Valley, V Rising, and wait, since then I deleted some of them, or more likely uninstalled them.
Yeah,
Guild Wars 2, of course, and Overwatch. These are my main two games.
yeah.
And what else? Wait a minute. A Quiet Place. I have played that too. And I think basically that could be it. Yeah,
All right, so you're
yeah,
sitting at 13. 13 games, Stella.
yeah.
Wow.
Plus minus two, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, plus or minus two.
Yeah, I love to game.
I forgot that you play Overwatch. I
Hmm.
totally forgot. Okay, so what's your what's your role in Overwatch? How do you what do you play? Do you
Um,
stream also do you stream Overwatch?
no, no, not at all.
Smart
In the
move.
beginning, in the beginning, that was my very first game I streamed because I was like, okay, I know the game and all, but I realized very soon, really quick, that I won't be able to look at the chat and play the game at the same
Right.
time.
Yes. I think that's
And I
important. Yeah.
felt bad. Yeah, I felt bad about that. That someone typed and I can just give a half answer or just see it a bit later. And I
Yeah.
felt bad about it. Especially as a brand new streamer, you are like, I have to answer. I have to be that and that. You have to
Yeah.
be present for chat. And yeah, you can't allow yourself to not pay attention to them. So
Yeah.
yeah, I then quickly changed to Guild Wars 2.
Nice. So
I was like, why not try a new MMORPG?
your chat is always going off. Like the conversations are fantastic. Um, how do you keep that going? Like,
I'm just yapping all the time. Like really, even if no one is typing or I'm just like, okay, I think we close this topic, then I'm just yapping whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm thinking, however I feel about things, and basically that's it. I'm just yapping, and then someone will type anything anyway.
Yeah,
they are
yeah.
they are really so nice. I appreciate it so much, and I'm telling it to them every time that I appreciate them being present and talking to me. I love that.
Oh man, that's fantastic. Yeah, because I I noticed that you tend to have a just a constant stream of thought going, and there is there's a button or a redeem that you have on on your chat where people can put this little circle or this button or something on your face, and it says, I don't want to mispronounce it, baka.
Ah, yeah.
What
Yeah,
is
baka.
that? What is that?
It's a Japanese word. Baka, it means basically that, like, idiot, fool. Fool, more like, yeah, let's say fool. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, when I'm doing something silly, or many people just simply like to put it on my forehead to, hey, I'm here, baka.
Okay. Now, your forehead and my forehead in games, mine has a little bit more like depth and such in my face. Your face, however, looks a little bit more 2D. Why
Hmm.
is that?
Well, because I'm using a Live 2D avatar, so I'm a VTuber.
Uh, I was a VTuber, and that's really why I wanted to talk to her about it. To have her here, you guys, because I want to get the insight on what why do the who, what, where, why, how, right? So first off, who inspired you, or why did you decide to do VTuber versus IRL real Stella face?
Mhm. Yeah, as I started to stream, it was clear to me that I wouldn't like to show myself as I am, like my face and all,
Mm-hmm.
because I want to uh, keep my identity in hidden, like
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
that like protected.
Yes.
And in the beginning, that's why I started to stream just simply without a cam. You could just see the game, and there was my name, Stellastical, and
Yeah.
that's all on the screen. And I was like, okay, that's kind of lame. And as I was streaming and looking around on the platform, then I see that there are VTubers, and you can see where they are looking, and I really like that, and the way that they are talking. And I was like, okay, I could be one. I could buy myself something like that. So I looked around, and yeah, I bought myself one private VTuber model.
Uh huh.
And I mean, that's true. I'm sorry, not private, but public.
Public. Yeah.
So yeah, public. Anyone can buy it. Basically, it means that. And yeah, that's how it started, the VTubing.
I've Now, when you first started, did you also use your voice, or was it no voice at all?
That was voice. I
Okay.
was talking.
So it was voice and game and name.
Yes, and I
Okay.
just wanted simply more connection with the chat. So I thought, for me, I don't really like to watch streamers who don't have cam or
Mm,
anything at all going on.
right.
And but I didn't had anything against VTubers, because then I see that, yeah, okay, she is there, and I can see where she's looking. So yeah, I thought it's a bit more deeper connection, and of course you could see as well that the funny stuffs they are doing, right?
Yes.
Like you can throw something against them and so on.
So tell me, why did you choose the avatar that you did? Because I know it's
Like,
changed a little bit too, but
yeah, yeah. Before I had like a blonde princess. It was even called princess character, like in nice blue clothes and all,
mm-hmm.
really girly. And yeah, right now I have an elf. Actually, two in one. Like yeah, a white elf, like a wood elf, or I don't know how to call that, and a night elf. So
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
and yeah, I just liked it that the way it's looking, and for me it's important the quality that really, if I'm looking around, then it's following really good. The
mm,
eyes and mouth is moving good.
yeah.
So yeah, that was the main point for me, and of course that it looks good and good quality.
So now let's say, and we've had this discussion, but we haven't included everybody that's listening on our discussion. so let's say that I decide I no longer want to show my face. I'm done with it. Nobody wants to see this mug at all. Uh, what how do I choose a VTube model, or do I go PNG? Like, and what's the difference between a PNG tuber and a VTuber? Which one's? How do I know which one's better for me? All of those things.
First, first, let's see the difference because that's a easier question.
Yeah.
So a PNG is basically it's just a picture which is changing into another picture while you are talking. It even can has some kind of animation like shaking or I don't know, something like that. But basically it's just pictures.
Mhm.
And for a VTuber, like a live 2D model, it's basically following your face because you are still having a webcam
Mm.
and it's looking that okay, where are your eyes, in which direction they are looking, how your mouth is opening and not, where into which direction you are turning your face and
Hmm.
so yeah. And by the way, you could even be a 3D VTuber.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there are many options, but for you, I would either then recommend 3D because for that you can make your own avatar, which is not that difficult in a program.
Mm.
But for Live 2D, it requires a lot of work for one model to work properly. And
Mm.
it might be hard to find for yourself one model that's already made,
Yeah.
like a public avatar, because it's mostly made for women, so mostly there are female avatars out there. There
Right.
are male ones too, but um, really not many,
Yeah.
just a few.
Yeah.
So you really can select one that you could say, ah, okay, yeah, I like that.
Yeah. That's me. That's definitely me.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course, you could make one for yourself. I mean, hire artists for that
Yeah.
reason, but that costs a ton of money.
Yeah. Like, if I were to say, all right, I need to start saving up and get myself a VTuber model, a 2D VTuber model, um,
Hmm.
what how do I come up with the concept of what to tell them? What do I tell them? How
Um,
long will it take, and of course, how much is it going to cost?
Yeah, it's depending, of course, from the artist, but usually I would say it takes at least like 4 weeks, maybe 2 to 4 if I don't know the concept is not that difficult and the artist is really good, can work quick, or maybe it's a team. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we are talking about weeks for sure.
Right.
And I think the cheapest one could start at 200 euro or dollar,
Ooh.
and then go on, and that's where, so well, there you can see as well that it costed not so much.
Mm.
So really the quality won't be good. It feels like really that, oh, it looks like as I would have drawn it, and so or it's not rigged so nice, so the
Yeah. Yeah.
animation is not so nice. So I would say if you want a good quality one, then think more about like 600 and
Whew.
above. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, some of you guys out there listen, man, come on, Lem, I'll get you a VTuber. Let's do a thing. And to you I say, hit me up. But also but also, wow, that's a lot of money. Um
Yes.
for a virtual avatar. Um
Yeah.
the one you have now, is that a public or did someone create that for you?
That's a public one as well.
Mm,
So I bought it. It was already made and yeah, I bought it. So it means that you can see it elsewhere else so somewhere else too.
yeah.
And yeah, others can use it too. But yeah, hopefully in the future I will be able to have a custom made avatar for myself. That will be nice. But yeah, because it costs so much, I'm still
Yeah.
sticking to the public one.
You know, I've never seen your avatar anywhere else. So, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
while it's public, and I've not seen it anywhere. Not that I'm going in looking or anything like that, but I come across a fair amount of VTubers, and I've not seen one like that. So, going with the public one isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would recommend that for anyone who wants to try it out. So I would encourage them to try with a public one, go with that first, because usually they cost between 30 and $50 or euro.
Yeah,
And yeah, I think that's absolutely affordable if you want to be a streamer.
yeah. Okay, so we've determined that I could either make a 3D, or I can commission someone to make one for me, or I can go buy a public one. Let's say that
Mm-hmm.
I've decided I want to buy a public one. What's my next step?
The next step is, well, looking around, which one do you like the most, and what is important to look out for the terms and services of that specific model, because some models allow that it's okay to stream, but if you are making, for example, YouTube videos and you can see the avatar there, so you are clearly earning money on the YouTube videos,
Right.
then you have to pay for them
Mm.
after the money you have made.
Mm.
And all, so yeah, it's restricted in many cases, so better to be careful and look everything. That's why as well I switched, because the first one was not allowed to be in YouTube videos and such, only in
Oh.
live streams.
So where do I look? Like, what are some sites that I can go to?
Like Etsy. Etsy is a really good
Oh,
place for
really?
it. Yeah, and there's another website. It's called boot.pm. So B B.
Yep. B.
Yeah, this will be a big problem. So BOOTH I mean, sorry.
Okay. BOOTH. Booth.
Yeah.
Booth
.pm.
dot PM.
Yes.
Okay. So booth
Exactly.
dot
That's a
PM.
Japanese website,
Yeah.
but still you will be able to see a lot of things in English, so no worries.
Yeah.
But the prices are gonna be in yen, so the Japanese yen. And so,
So yeah.
but yeah, you can search with English words, that's no problem at all.
Okay.
And yeah, what you have to type in is just live 2D model or avatar or just simply live 2D.
Okay. So I go to booth.pm, or I go
Mm-hmm.
to Etsy,
Yes.
and now I have this avatar. Now what
Mm-hmm.
do I do with it?
Ah, I see. After that, you need a program. It's called VTube Studio. VTube Studio, that's where your avatar is basically coming to life. That's the program where the webcam is looking at what you are doing with your face and all.
Okay.
And I don't know if you are using OBS or something else. I'm just using OBS, and then you can load that as a source. So
Gotcha.
the whole program. Just Yeah, there are different settings. Usually, you are using a green screen behind the avatar,
Okay.
and that's how that you only see the avatar on the screen and not anything that is behind her or behind him.
So if I okay, first off, how much does the he's not live 2D. What was the name of the program again? I'm sorry.
VTube
V
Studio.
how much does VTube Studio cost?
It is free. It is free, but there is a little fairy flying around on the low left corner,
Yeah,
but it's easy to get that away from your stream so
you
that
just
it's not
make it
visible.
make
But you,
yourself bigger.
yeah, or just pull yourself to the side or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, but of course you can pay for it. Like, whew, I don't know how much, around $9 or 12, somehow like that. And then it's gone. And
Okay.
then it's gone, and you did support the program too.
So, does VTube Studio have avatars built in? Let's say I just wanted to try it out.
Yes, but you can't legally use them on your streams. But
Oh.
you can right now as well. Just download it, look at the avatars, look how they are following your motions and such.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can set up there a lot of things that how sensible they are when you are opening your eyes or your mouth
Mm.
and all. If you are blinking, should they separate your blinkings or should they bind them together? So yes, sometimes maybe at some VTubers you can see that the left eye is closed, the right eye
They
is
go
opened,
this.
or and they are doing, yeah, exactly, and they are doing some strange movements.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So yeah, you can set up many things.
So, all right. So now I've got my avatar and I've got VTube Studio going
Hmm.
and I'm ready to start my stream. Now, people I'm saying this for myself and anybody else. And I don't know how have you ever seen anybody go from live person to VTube and like that's what they do. They made that transition from live to VTube. What kind of reception do you think they would get with that from their
Hmm.
audience?
It's a good question. I know about one streamer here in Germany. He was streaming in German in real life. So it means that you could see the face and all.
Yeah.
So norm like you
Yeah.
and like a cam streamer. And after then he took 180 turn because went into live 2D and English content.
Oh
Same
wow.
game, same game, but went into English content. Many of his followers followed him there too, as I know,
Yeah.
and of course got many new followers
Yeah.
as well. But I will say drastically had less viewers.
Mm,
But I think it's not just coming from that going to live 2D, but
yeah.
for switching the language as
Yeah,
well.
that's going to be a big deal. I would not be switching my
Yeah.
language. I can barely
Was
speak English.
interesting though.
Oh man. So you're just this light of positivity through all of your streams through when people come in, when people raid, when people say hi, you just like this huge positive influence and I for one appreciate you so very much. Like how do you
Thank you.
cuz I know that, not every day is perfect for all of us. Like you said you were just sick. Um how do you keep that going? Cuz even in when you were not feeling well, but we were texting back and forth, I could still like hear the bubbliness. Like, how do you do that?
Well, I think I'm just like that. Like really, I have no reason to be sad. I think I have a pretty decent and stable life.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy with Haya, and he's my mod, but my husband first of
Yes.
all. So
Uh,
yeah,
he's so
we
good.
have a really good yeah, so we have a really good relationship that's already giving a really good base for everything in
Yes.
life, really. And yeah, we have a cat. We are having a good life, really. So I don't have any reason to be sad. Of course, I could have more money or better home or whatever, but I am just happy with that what I have.
See, guys, again, I think Stella is going to be writing a self-help book at some point. She's going to be the happy with your life in your home is going to be the homestead piece that we get in Guild Wars 2. She's going to kind of tie that in. So you heard it here first. 10 ways to Guild Wars your way to a better life. Uh, Coming soon from Stellastical.
Thank you. Thank you for the promotion.
Okay, all right.
I just have to write it real quick.
I just have to write it real quick. No worries. That's all. All I
No
need
worries,
is the
yeah.
words, and I'm done.
Exactly.
uh, Stella, what if you could give a message to our listeners? The one message that they need to take away from your streaming experience and your experience being a viewer on Twitch, and being a content creator. What's a message you would want everyone to have?
Oh my God, that's a hard question.
I know. I saved that last one for last.
Because yeah, like choosing just one, but yeah, I think so. So as a creator,
Yeah.
so if they are a creator of,
Yes. Let's.
or if
Okay.
they,
Yeah. Let's
yeah,
do that.
okay,
Let's say
okay.
one piece of advice, but yet a message to the fellow creators out there.
Mm-hmm. I would say that your mental health is the number one priority. If
Mm.
you are not feeling good, then your viewers won't feel good either.
Mm.
So, yeah, if someone is being toxic or mean to you, then shut them down. If they are not stopping, just kick them out. And that's it.
Wow.
And yeah, of
Yeah.
course in your own life as well, but now in the streaming space. Like, yeah, I know many people can get hate just because they are creators or how they sound or how they look or how they play the game or
Yeah.
whatever. And yeah, there always be gonna be people like that, even if they have good intentions. But I think mostly you can feel if someone
Yes.
is having good intentions and saying it because they really wanna help you, or because they just wanna be mean and wanna feel better about themselves. I don't know how
Absolutely.
that works. Why would that help them feel better? But yeah,
Yep.
you just scrape them down.
Yeah. We and that's actually that's we did that in my channel where it used to be a lot of our friends we would be knocking each other and kind of trolling each other a little bit, and then I got to the point where I was like, that's not what I want us to be. I want us to continue to lift each other up, to
Mm-hmm.
as our friend Panda says, bring panda positivity. um I I that's what I wanted for my friends, and a lot of the folks on my channel are actually my friends. Like, it's not just, and some of them I've never met IRL, but they are friends. And there are people that I've known for 20 years that are there. But I felt that I really wanted that to stop because I need them to feel good enough without having to tear anybody else down. Now, that's not to
Mm-hmm.
say we don't give each other, our own little Baka stickers every now and then, but right. But It's like that. It's a goofy thing, right? It's just a
Yes. And
little fun stuff.
yeah, and I think you need that as well.
Yeah, because I think that sometimes it can turn into a competition of who can be the most mean, right? And that's not what we're looking for. We want
Yes.
it to be who can be who can be the light, a good friend, but while still kind of giving you a little bit of guff. And I think we found a good balance. And I need to tell you that your streams have been since I found your streams, they've been an encouragement of that. I know that I've said in previous episodes about Panda and about Fate, um, where I go into their streams, and while they're having fun and they're kind of cutting up a little bit, it's still all about building each other up. That's the center. And I know, like when we were talking with Solnix, he wants everybody to be on the couch. It's like he just wants to
Yes.
play on the couch with everyone. And everyone that I've had on the show has been that's the running theme with them. Um, and I just want to say thank you for encouraging me to do that, even if you didn't know you were encouraging me to do that. I just want to say thank
I
you.
didn't.
I just wanted to say thank you for that.
Of course.
Hey,
So yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
As long as there is respect, I think it's okay to be like not necessarily meany, but like just picking on others a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
But you can really feel and tell if there is respect or not, and that
yeah.
is for me something that's really important. So really, you can tell me that, I don't know, I sound bad or I play really bad and my streams are horrible, as long as that you manage to tell somehow that's somehow respectful. But yeah, you know what I mean.
Yes, I do. Absolutely.
Yeah. Because I'm an honest person, I'm telling people as well my opinion, not necessarily, of course, everything that I'm thinking.
Yeah,
So that as well, I think, belongs to respect. But what
absolutely.
I think that is helping the people, or if they are asking for my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Stella, where can people find you? Like, if they wanted to follow you or learn more about you and your streaming stuff, where can people find you?
They can find me on Twitch under the name Stellastical. Yeah, it's a bit complicated name, but yeah, Stellastical.
Yeah. Hey, look, if y'all know where to find me, Bad Gamer Elite on Twitch, and if you come in there and say, "Hey, I can't find Stella," I will get you there. Trust me. We will make sure
Thank
that we
you.
get you there. Fantastic. Oh man. Guys, this has been Stellastical. Stella. Ah! Finally, I got a chance to sit down and chat with you. I love
Thank
it.
you.
I love it.
Thank you really for having me.
Yeah, man.
I was really surprised as you typed me.
Look, there's some folks that I haven't had on yet. I haven't even approached yet. They're like, and I know they're thinking,
Hmm.
when's my turn? Trust me, I got you, man. Hold up, just give me a second. I got a list. Bro, I got a list. And
You have everything planned out.
you're right. Yeah, we were talking about this. We were talking about this yesterday on the God Games and Geekery stream. For those that don't know, I do another podcast called God Games and Geekery, and we were talking about how I've got already. This episode is actually, I think, scheduled for January. So we're recording it a little early because I will be on the road a lot in the winter. So so I'm recording early. I recorded one of December's episodes yesterday, and then January's is today, and I'm recording the second episode for December, early in December, because we're gonna have 2 episodes a month, guys. And it's gonna be our guest, like Stella, or like previously Solnix. But then we're gonna have Panda. We're gonna have Fate Walker, and hopefully a third person. Don't want to say who just yet, but if it's already come out, you already know. We'll find. We'll see. We'll see. But and so we're doing that every other month. So it'll be the regular a regular crew once a month and a guest once a month. But guys, this has been on my own terms with Stellastical. And Stella, as they say, what were we talking about again?